The VA loan is my favorite product that we offer, and that's for a few reasons. Low rates, no down payment requirement, and no monthly mortgage insurance. Yes, you get the best of all worlds with a VA loan. Also, would you believe me if I told you that there's no minimum credit score requirement? It's true. The VA does not have a minimum credit threshold. Now, with that said, if there are credit challenges, you're probably going to need to make up for it elsewhere. In this case, you may have to make a down payment. We may have to show a good history of saving money. We'll also have to consider what's causing those credit challenges. Is it because of a few medical collections? Is it because of a lack of credit history? Or is it just a complete disregard for your financial picture? All of these things are going to be considered, but at the end of the day, there's no credit minimum. Also, there's no debt ratio cap. Most loan programs will cap you out at 45, 50, 56% debt to income ratio. Well, the VA doesn't even consider debt ratio. What? Well, we do, of course, have to make sure that the borrower has the ability to repay the loan, but we do it a little bit differently on the VA product. They look at what's called residual income. And residual income is basically saying how much money does this person have left over at the end of the month after all of their bills have been paid. As long as that dollar amount meets or exceeds the minimum threshold based on family size and location, you're good to go in that respect. Here's one of my favorites. There's no cap to the VA loan size. In theory, you could purchase a $3 million house and borrow $3 million with the VA loan product, as long as you have the entitlement available. Simply put, entitlement is the aggregate of how many loans or how much a veteran can borrow at one time. With that said, it's possible to have more than one VA loan open at a time. Yeah, as long as there's enough entitlement left over, a veteran can move elsewhere, use their VA loan again, and retain their old house. This is where a really good and knowledgeable VA loan officer comes into play. You want to make sure that you're working with somebody who's experienced with VA loans, somebody who knows how to make these calculations and advise properly. It's going to be important to know if you're going to have to make a down payment on this new house, and if so, how much. And this all goes back to how much entitlement the veteran has used up and how much they have available. Let's shift gears and talk about VA appraisals for a minute. There's a lot of misconceptions in the real estate community about VA appraisals. The values come in low. They require a ton of repairs. They're difficult. It's not true. It's not much different from any other loan product. What is true is that a VA appraisal is concerned about the safety of the veteran and their family. So if there's any obvious issues that are going to be safety concerns, then yeah, those are going to need to be addressed. Things like peeling paint on a house built prior to 1976, broken glass, exposed electrical wiring, things of that nature are going to be addressed. But at the end of the day, those things should be addressed anyways, whether you're getting conventional financing, paying with cash, whatever. Let's talk a little bit about values. It's absolutely not true that VA appraisals come in lower than other products. In fact, I would argue the opposite. Did you know that the VA is the only loan program out there that requires the appraiser to reach out to the lender and real estate agents if he suspects that the value could come in below contract price? That's right. It's called the Tidewater provision, and it requires for the appraiser to give us an opportunity to provide comparable sales to support the sales price before he submits his final report. And there have absolutely been instances in the past where this has been invoked on my clients, and we were able to provide new information to the borrower to where the report actually came in at or above our contract price. You're not going to get that opportunity on a conventional loan or an FHA loan. All in all, VA loans are awesome, and it's a win for both the buyer and the seller.